Welcome back to the channel. Quick video on my lightweight, ultra cheap cook kit. No expensive titanium here. I'll give you the weights and the cost. Okay, let's get straight into it. This is just a vid to show that you don't have to spend loads on titanium stuff. You can do it really quite cheap and it's lightweight. So let's get straight in. This is my bag, spoon, plastic lid, come back to that in a minute, my enamel cup, wash towel, clean up towel, gas canister and stove in a bag. Right, but that's basically my setup. Bit fiddly that. Okay, so the lid first of all, now I know it's plastic, but it is heavy duty plastic, Tupperware type plastic. It's not going to last if you're cooking in a fire or over a fire, but you know, if you're just making cups of coffee, porridge, noodles, rice, that type of thing, it's perfectly good. I've tested it out, about 15 meals, and perfectly good and fits absolutely over the top there. So I'm really happy with that. Cost nothing. Right, next thing, enamel mug. This is a pint mug, slightly bigger than your standard enamel mug. I've measured it out, 568 millilitres. The weight of that is only 104 grams. Now, you can get the 650 millilitre titanium pots with those little fold around handles. They're quite expensive and they're only about 85 grams, 20 grams less than that. So I quite like the way that feels in the hand with a mug and drinking with my lips around the edge. So I'm going to stay with that. Gas cylinder. This is the smallest one that you can get in the camping shops. I think it's a C100. It costs £4.50 from Go Outdoors. Full, it's 186 grams. Empty, 91 grams. This is a stove that screws into the top. Now this is a no-name Chinese copy stove off eBay. You're getting to know me, aren't you? And that screws in the top of there, and that weighs, with the little drawstring bag, just 50 grams and cost me £4.43. So that's really good and has worked really well. Here's a couple of pictures. Okay, I've got a mini Bic lighter, just because it's small, that weighs 10 grams, cost £1. The blue towel, this is just a cutaway part of a towel that I already had, really thin microfiber hiking towel, so that weighs 18 grams and I'm going to say cost nothing because I already had it, you know. The green bag, right, now obviously none of this stuff came with its bag apart from the little stove thing, and so I bought this drawstring bag off eBay. Now I didn't pick one that was a really tight fit because I wanted to get the handle of my mug in and I wanted to get my plastic spoon in, plus a few little extras around the side. So this works really well, and it weighs 22 grams and cost £2.25. Last thing is my IKEA spoon. Cost me nothing, it was in the drawer anyway. It weighs 13 grams, which is the same weight as those titanium foldable spoons. So altogether, this lot cost £14.18. If you discount the gas, everything is £9.68. That's pretty cheap, isn't it? The total weight with the gas is 418 grams. Without the gas, just 232 grams. That's pretty lightweight. So there's a couple of other things I've got which I haven't really tested out yet and I haven't included in the weights. This little base thing to go underneath the cylinder. It folds out like this and it's got these little slots and you just clip the cylinder in place like that. And I haven't really tested it out yet, but I've got some walks planned which I'll be telling you about shortly for this year, and I think I need that. So also this big bag allows me to put in stuff like these coffee sachets, so I can just throw those in the bottom and it's no bother, and or like sachets of porridge and things, I can throw them in. I don't have to worry about packing it perfectly because it's a little bit of a baggy, sacky bag, you know, so that's okay. So that's the new stuff that I haven't fully tested yet, and that's not really included in my kit. So putting it all back together quickly, this is the fiddliest bit, sorry about this. These things fold over. Oh, come on, there we go. Into the drawstring bag, along with the little Bic lighter. Drawstring it up. I'll lay my towel out flat. Now the underside of the gas cylinder has got this dish, and this is the clever bit. That little sack goes in there and it's almost flat, look. About a 1 centimetre proud. I put that on there. I lift up the sides of my bag and then I just plonk it straight in the cup. And that rag there, the cleanup rag, stops it rattling around inside my rucksack. That's really good. So that slides straight in the bag. It's quite a loose fit, so it fits nice and easily. Spoon in, done. And that's it. Ultra cheap.